for Najee Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second and 10. Here's Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. Down the sideline he goes. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starts right out of them.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Herbert now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Gray. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Brings up second and inches at the 49-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 7, Chargers 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
Quentin Johnston was the intended target. And that'll make it third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3-and-out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Danny Gray, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Conklin, 66 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
On first down, it's Hampton. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown Chargers. Rad McConkey, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And again, it's Mahomes. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point try now from Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Looking right side, and he's got him in. That's great. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Danny Gray. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take it. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 44-yard.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43.
Yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this. About the 23. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
This 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go play fake. Mahomes. And no hesitations. They go right back to Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Velus Jones, 36 yards. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. And he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him,
throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hampton will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with it over.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Omarion Hampton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Mahomes to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. With baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he brings this one back.